Your heart beats all day, every day, consistently without you even thinking about it. But the moment that your heart stops receiving blood, everything changes. In the United States, every 40 seconds, someone suffers from a heart attack, according to the American Heart Association. And when we take in the fact that 40 seconds is only a fraction of a minute, it's completely eye-opening to how crucial and common this condition truly is. Today I'm going to be talking about the what's of a heart attack, the causes of a heart attack, as well as the potential signs and symptoms you will receive before things can get serious or even life-threatening. Most of us know someone that suffers from a heart condition or issue, whether that's yourself, a friend, a family member, co-worker, or even an acquaintance. And that's why this knowledge is extremely important, because it not only can save your life, but it can save the people around you. So now, let's get into the basics of the heart and what a heart attack truly is. According to the Mayo Clinic, a heart attack is when there's a blockage in your heart, when your heart can no longer receive blood. And this is extremely important because your heart supplies your entire body with blood so that it can function and repair itself. Your heart also sends blood to your lungs so that it can get reoxygenated with the air that we breathe, then pumped back into our heart and pumped all throughout our body to serve these multitude of reasons. According to the Mayo Clinic, your cardiac muscle cannot repair itself. Unlike muscles in your leg or when we have an injury to our arm, those things can repair themselves from those injuries. Whereas when oxygen is cut off from the heart from a heart attack or these blockages, it starves these tissues, and once these tissues die, they can no longer regenerate. That's why treatment and prevention are extremely important to this condition. So now that we established what a heart attack even is, let's get into the causes of these blockages in the first place. According to the CDC, the number one reason people suffer from heart attacks is plaque buildup. You can think of plaque buildup as a hard formation in your blood vessels. And once these formations get thick enough, a blood clot forms on top of them, which stops the blood flow going to your heart. You can also have a blood clot form in various parts of your body, and that can also travel up into your heart, causing a heart attack as well. You can kind of think of these plaque buildups as when you have food stuck in a drain or hair stuck in your shower. Over time, it'll accumulate, and once it gets too thick and too much, the flow of water completely stops. It's the same concept with your blood. These plaque buildups can get too much, the blood clots can get too big, thus stopping your heart from receiving the blood that it needs. A variety of other causes can be high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, diabetes, and even genetics. Now that we know the what's and how's of a heart attack, we can get into the warning signs which your body presents prior to this event happening. It's kind of like a sign that something isn't right. These are extremely important to be mindful of, whether it's for you or someone in close proximity to you. Some of the warning signs can be chest pain or extreme pressure in your chest, a shortness of breath, as if you just ran a very long marathon, even though you just stood up from getting off of your chair. It could be extreme nausea or vomiting, sweating as if you just ran a marathon. There is a difference in women and men's symptoms. Women's symptoms sometimes present differently according to the American Heart Association. Women can have jaw pain, a very odd jaw pain that you wouldn't have had prior, back pain, severe back pain as if it was the chest pressure but in your back, chest pain, but in your back, as well as extreme fatigue, like you just feel like you can't do anything. Men can also experience the fatigue, back pain, and jaw pain, but it's not as common as women would. Now that we got into the breaking down of the hows, whys, and whats, we can bring this all together because this is the kind of stuff you can look at to not only help yourself, but the people close around you. So a heart attack is basically a blockage in your heart, stopping the blood from flowing. And when that blood stops flowing, it prevents the other parts of your body receiving the nutrients and oxygen that it needs. It also is extremely life-threatening because, as I said prior, your cardiac muscle does not repair. So when it is starved off from this oxygen, those tissues and fibers cannot come back to life. The causes of a heart attack can happen from plaque buildup, which is usually from high cholesterol, blood pressure, bad eating habits, smoking, but it also can happen from having diabetes or genetics overall. As well as the symptoms for a heart attack can vary amongst men and women, it's extremely important to be mindful of them all altogether, from the chest pain, the nausea and sweating, the jaw pain, back pain, and extreme fatigue. Heart attacks aren't always as dramatic as we see on TVs or movies. It can be as simple as being uncomfortable or not feeling 100%. But knowing these signs and causes of a heart attack can be life-saving not only for you, but the people around you. Having this knowledge can literally save lives. Thank you.